Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley and today I'm going to be doing a get it all done video. I will be cooking, cleaning, and sharing a grocery haul and just picking up things around the house for the weekend. So if you enjoy all things motherhood, I'd love to have you join my YouTube community, and I hope that this video gives you a ton of motivation. So let's get started.
Headed out to go get groceries, but I figured first I'd show you what my meal plan is for this week. Like I mentioned in my last meal plan video, I typically do leftovers for lunch. I wanted tuna for this next Saturday, so I put that for Saturday. And then for breakfast, I alternate Kodiak cakes, oatmeal, and spinach and eggs. And then the weekend, we'll do like English muffins or scramble, which is like sausage, potato, egg. So that takes care of breakfast and lunch, but I do plan out dinners, and I try to do something. I try to alternate like chicken, beef, chicken, here I did two. But for Monday, I planned out chicken enchilada soup, which I got from Tiffany Beeston's channel. She recently put up like a, like 5 different dinner meals or something, and that looked so good. So I'm excited to try that. And I'll also link down in the description box the recipe that she linked, so I'll link that for you as well. And then I'm gonna do beef stew Tuesday. For Wednesday, we're gonna do stuffed potatoes, which is just a baked potato, and you can put like chicken. I'm gonna do like homemade bacon bits, cheese, sour cream, and then you put the chicken on top, and you can also add like barbecue sauce on top of that. And then for Thursday, I'm gonna do calabaza con pollo. I think my next cook with me, I'm gonna show how to make this. And Friday, we're going to do street tacos, so I will be getting some fajita for that. Saturday, if you've watched my meal plans, you know I usually write down barbecue for the weekend. So I'm not sure what we'll be doing. I think we have some leg quarters in the freezer. We'll probably do that. And for Sunday, I left it blank because I think we're gonna do takeout for that, since we haven't done takeout in a while. And if not, then we'll probably just pick up something when I meal plan for the following week. I'll just see what we pick up from the store or make something from home. So I'm not sure about Sunday yet, but this is my meal plan for this week. I like to plan out weekly. It's much easier for me. I'm gonna go ahead and head out to the grocery store, and I will show you all what I got when we get back. Okay, so this is everything that I picked up today, and this grocery haul is from H-E-B. If you are from Texas, you are familiar with that grocery store. So let me go ahead and show you what I bought. We'll go ahead and start with produce. So for produce, I bought some more potatoes. I got some bananas, some tomatoes, some avocados. My daughter she's starting to like these, and I do as well, so I got 2 of those. I got some sweet potato, some kiwi, some, this is in Spanish, it's called calabacita. It's like squash. And then I got some mandarins, some blueberries. For whatever reason, the H-E-B brand organics has been really good. They had another brand of organic blueberries, and they just have not lasted. So I'm excited that I found these today, that they'll last us. I got some Baby Bella mushrooms, which I really like. And I got some baby spinach, some V8 low sodium juice, which all of these are going to be for a recipe, some green chili enchilada sauce, some diced green chilies, 2 cans of black beans, chicken broth. I like that they have the low sodium chicken broth, some Life cereal, original water crackers. I got these for my daughter because she's really liking saltine crackers, and I just want to not be giving her so much salt, so I got these to see if she likes them. My husband really likes this peach tea. If you haven't tried it, it's really good. You just put one in a regular water bottle, and they're really good. All right, some 2% milk, shredded cheese, which is going to be for a taco recipe. And then I got some of these tiny street taco tortillas, which are so cute. They're tiny. and some bread, whole wheat bread. And then my last cleaning video, if you did watch it, I mentioned that I have like a stain in my sink. I have a little tea infuser that I use to steep some of my red raspberry leaf tea, and I left it in the sink, and I guess it just kind of stained like all the bottom where I left the tea, the loose leaf tea in there, stained my sink, and now I can't get it off. So I'm going to see if this will help to shine it and to remove that stain. Okay, and then as far as meat, I got some smoked sausage. This brand is really, really good. I love the natural casing. They do have the skinless, but I prefer the natural casing. I got some thick cut bacon. I'm gonna make some homemade beans, and I like to add bacon, so this was a good choice here. They have the thick cut, which I prefer. And then I got some chicken. To be honest, I really like the chicken tenders over the chicken breast, because sometimes the chicken breast is too thin. I end up butterflying it either way, so I like to get the tenders. And then I did find some butterflied chicken breast, which I was happy about, so I'll be able to use this for another recipe. And then I got some beef skirts steak for the tacos that I'm going to be making, the street tacos. So that is it. That is everything that I got in the grocery haul for today. Let's go ahead and put this away, then I can move on to either cleaning the kitchen or doing some laundry.
Here's your time to shine. Now show me what you can do. The way my hands feel on your body, the way we're dancing in the dark. With every move I make, you're falling. The way my lips feel on your body, the way we're moving in the dark. With every breath we take, you're falling. I ain't got no time for romance, but baby, I don't want to lead you on. Not looking for something steady, not ready for that. I'm the best thing that has ever happened to you. Here's your time to shine. Now show me what you can do. Make a move. The way my hands feel on your body, the way we're dancing in the dark. With every move I make, you're falling. The way my lips feel on your body, the way we're moving in the dark. With every breath we take, you're falling. With every breath that we're taking, with every step you're falling in love. With every move that I'm making.
I'll be using the Barkeeper's Friend liquid a little bit later on in this video, but I'm so excited to use it. As you can tell, my sink is yellow from that tea that I mentioned coming from the tea infuser. And for whatever reason, I just don't learn. I continue to put the tea infuser there. It's just much easier to let it cool down a little bit, and then I'll throw the tea that's inside away. But I'm so excited to shine my sink.
In the dark, with every move I make, you're falling. The way my lips feel on your body, the way we're moving in the dark. With every breath we take, you're falling. With every breath that we're taking, with every step you're falling in love. With every move that I'm making, with every breath that we're taking, with every step you're falling in love. With every move that I'm making,
My baby, I like you. My baby, I die for you. See you, you know, I see you. My baby, you know, I ride with you. My baby, I don't cover that, I die for you. I pray to the Lord, I rise to the Lord. Gonna greet the Lord, I pray to the Lord. Fatumata Jambele, everything being safe again, everything for your Jambele, oh Jambele, oh yeah. You are not a friend of me, no. Baby, you mean more to me, more to me. You are not a friend of me, no.
A little bit later on in the day, I'm getting started on dinner. Today was going to be something just super simple. I wanted to do spaghetti with salad, and I'm sure a lot of you know how to make spaghetti. I just thought I'd show you what we use whenever we use spaghetti. So I start off with cutting the onion that's going to go with the meat. And then as far as the spaghetti, I like to use the veggie spaghetti or whole wheat. And then for the meat, I love the grass-fed, 100% grass-fed ground beef. And I'm also adding some boiled eggs to our salad, so I'm getting that water boiling as well. And now I'm just going to add some extra virgin olive oil to the water that I will be boiling the spaghetti in. I like to add this just for a little bit of flavor. And then on top of the olive oil, I will add some salt, some black pepper, and a little bit of garlic powder. Once it comes to a boil, then I'll go ahead and add the spaghetti in there.
No, baby, you mean more to me, more to me. You are not a friend of me. No, baby, you mean more to me, more to me. Keep us safe, baby, you're keeping us safe.
We are definitely an onion fan household, so I'm just going to brown the meat with some onion. If you have not tried it with onion, it is so good. It tastes very, very flavorful with the onion.
Baby, you mean more to me, more to me. You are not a friend of me.
I like to be very simple when it comes to spicing ground beef. Pretty much like I did with the boiling water, I will add in some black pepper, some salt, and some garlic powder. We do love garlic powder, so I am pretty generous with that, but you don't have to add as much as I do. I just feel like going simple when it comes to spices with the ground beef is much better than adding all sorts of different spices. So I'm just going to keep browning this a little bit with the spices. Then I'm going to add in the sauce and then turn the heat down, cover it, and kind of let it simmer so that all the flavors come together.
Out loud, but not too good at keeping promises. No, or did you fool yourself enough to be proud? Oh baby, baby, good at thinking.
I do like to break the spaghetti in half before adding it to the boiling water. And now I'm just going to remove the eggs. And a tip for you, if you have not heard of this, is adding your eggs after boiling to a iced water bowl. And it just immediately stops the cooking for the eggs and the boiling, and it just cooks perfectly. I like to boil them for about 15 to 20 minutes on high. Once the spaghetti is cooked to our liking, I like to drain it and then just add it to the sauce. It just tastes very good when it's all mixed up together. And then I will go ahead and serve everyone. So the 3 plates on the side are for my stepdaughters, and then my youngest with the suction plate, she's got some blueberries and rice crackers. And then I got some Parmesan cheese for all 4, which they are obsessed with. And then it's my husband's plate, my husband and I's plate, and then we did our salad, so he loves an extra boiled egg, so I'll always boil an extra one for him. And then my salad, of course, with a lot more toppings than he likes. So I do mushrooms and olives, avocado, things he does not like.
I've got the best husband in the whole wide world that is helping me wash dishes after that meal. You have anything to say?
No.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Last thing on my list for that day was to fold a load of laundry, and I was not going to hang them. I needed to wait for the next day since my daughter was asleep already, but I did want to at least get the folding done so that it was easy for me in the next day to just take in the basket to the room and to start hanging and putting away clothes.
Don't you look at me like that? Ay, like you're feeling sorry. Don't you look at me like that when you break my heart like that, like you're feeling sorry, 'cause you're not feeling sorry. Hey, hey. Don't you look at me like that when you break my heart like that, like you're feeling sorry. It's your fault, now toss the salt. Don't you look at me like that, walking out the door like
thinking that I could have done something, but now I'm left with an empty heart. No making amends, no waking up beside you and holding you till we forget it all. Oh, baby, how could I know there was no second chances? Like dominoes, my life got really scattered. You couldn't keep the door shut, and now the frostbite's creeping in. 'Cause I've been stone cold since you left me here. So come home, why won't you reappear? Things that I said came out totally.
It's a new day, and I always like to start my mornings off with making the bed before I head out of the room. So I'm going to make my bed, and then I'm going to take dirty diapers and cups to the kitchen and get started on breakfast for my youngest and for myself.
You got me stone cold. You got me stone cold.
Thought I'd share it with you this morning what we are having for breakfast. So my toddler's having some egg and spinach and cheese and some strawberries, blueberries, some toast with peanut butter and cinnamon. So I wanted to show this to you so you could see the plate afterwards, because this is her absolute favorite breakfast. She will devour the whole plate. I'll show you what it looks like when she's done. Okay, and for Mama's breakfast, I am having a 2-egg spinach and mushroom omelet with a little bit of cheese on top. And of course, if you've watched my pregnancy updates, you know spicy is my jam right now. So I'm having some tapatio on top of that. And then I'm also having a sugar-free toast with some avocado. It was about 1/4 of an avocado, just a little bit of pepper on top, some decaf coffee because pregnancy. And this is the creamer that I'm using. I got it from Target. If you have not tried it, you have to. It's amazing. And it's just a pumpkin spice better half with no sugar. So that is what I'm having for breakfast. I'm going to sit down and eat this, and then I'll probably work on picking up all the stuff from breakfast over here. Can you tell that we both enjoyed our breakfast?
You got me stone cold. You got me stone cold. You got me stone cold. You got
The time has finally come to clean and shine my sink. I am beyond excited. So I was just reading the instructions in the back, and it says to go ahead and scrub, and then you just leave the solution there for a few minutes before washing it.
I know we just met, but it feels like I know you. We love the same things. You want a house in Malibu.
And if you're wondering, I'm wiping down my counters with the Thieves cleaner, and I added in peppermint and lemon essential oil. I'm almost done with this bottle actually. So once I'm done, I'm going to be adding in more false scents as well as a Thieves cleaner just to give that false scent in the kitchen.
Anything I'm living, thinking about you. So thinking, are you thinking about me? 'Cause I've been thinking about you. I've been thinking about you. I've been thinking about you. 'Cause I've been thinking about you.
It's time to finally rinse off the barkeepers, and you can see the huge difference that it made. I don't see any tea anymore. I went ahead and just cleaned it again after, and I don't see any stains at all. I am extremely, extremely happy with my purchase, and I will continue to purchase that. I love the look of a shined sink. So definitely, if you have not tried it out, it's a must.
My heart was troubled, now I'm fine. Sky is blue, the snow is gone now from the streets. Oh, so soon we'll be blessed with summertime.
I usually like to carry around a basket and put everything in there so that I can distribute it to the rooms once I'm done completely cleaning. But I did have the basket in the room, and my daughter was napping at this time. So I had this tiny little white basket that was on the table, and then all of my postpartum stuff that's going with my postpartum kit that I needed to take to the room. So for now, I just kind of put everything in the utility cart that's going to the room. And then once my daughter wakes up from her nap, I can take it to the room.
I close my eyes, imagination's got me hard. Sky is blue, the doubt is gone up from my mind. Maybe soon I'll have your body up on mine. Do you hear the blackbird? Do you feel it in you? Must be feeling something. Maybe it's the thrill of the spring. Maybe it's a love thing. Do you hear the blackbird? Do you feel it in you? Must be feeling something. I've been dreaming all night, bringing me some inspiration. Never meant to love no one, but baby, I saw you for a second and I'm happy that you came my way. Don't wanna waste no time without you ever brightening up my days. Never meant to fall so hard.
I'm trying to find a new home for that bookshelf because, as you can tell, my daughter loves to take down all the books, and I just fear that with the weight on top, she pulls down on it or something, it'll fall on top of her. So I will be finding a new home for that bookshelf. My next cleaning video, you probably will not notice it anymore.
Keep my focus right. Every glimpse of you deserts me. You're all I think about sometimes. But baby, I saw you for a second and I'm happy that you came my way. Don't wanna waste no time without you ever brightening up my days. Never meant to fall so hard.
Last thing on my list was to hang the clothes that needed to get hung and put away the clothes that were folded. I didn't want to push myself too hard, so I went ahead and just got everything done as early as possible so I could rest the rest of the day. If this video gave you the motivation to get up and get started cleaning on anything that you needed to get done in your home, I would really appreciate it if you were to comment down below. Let me know what it is that you got done in your house. And I would appreciate it also if you were to like and subscribe to my videos. I'd love to have you join my YouTube community. Bye.